If you've been living with spider or varicose veins, Texas Vein and Cosmetic Specialists can help.
We see everybody with veins that are just considered cosmetic, such as spider veins, to people who have severe vein problems, people who've had the sequelae of having blood clots in their veins, people who have chronic leg ulcers from their veins, people who have swelling.
Dr. Michael Bardwil is board certified in general and vascular surgery.
Veins fall into the realm of vascular surgery. In terms of actual board-certified vascular surgeons, there's really only a few here in Houston.
Treatments for varicose veins has come a long way in the past 20 years.
We weren't concerned as much then about the length of the incisions or the size of the incisions. They're much less cosmetic than what we do now.
A visit to Texas Vein and Cosmetic Specialists starts with a visual exam and ultrasound.
The ultrasound that we do here in the office is done with a patient in a standing position so that we can better assess the function of the vein.
Dr. Bardwil will then determine the best treatment. Spider veins are usually treated with sclerotherapy.
We use solutions that we inject into the veins. And what they do is they cause the veins to constrict and over a period of time close.
Varicose vein treatment continues to evolve.
The worst part of the procedure is injecting the local anesthetic. And there's a little bit of discomfort with that. One of the nicer things over the last year is that the lasers have gotten a little more sophisticated. We have a longer wavelength now. And that wavelength that we're using in the newer lasers now causes much less bruising than what we were using early on. So people really can resume normal activity pretty much immediately.
The results Dr. Bardwil sees in his patients are always rewarding.
Men that have had big, large veins for a long time, they've gotten used to this. They thought this was how it was going to be. Because a lot of the women patients say, wow, now I can wear shorts again. And we hear that frequently, but every time we hear it, we still enjoy it. That still is special to us because that means something to us.
Dr. Bardwil has expanded to offer patients medical aesthetic and rejuvenation treatments.
The other side of the building is our Age Well Clinic. And it's dedicated to medical aesthetics and rejuvenation.
The Age Well Center offers cosmetic services like facials, microdermabrasion, and laser hair removal, as well as state-of-the-art anti-aging procedures.
There's two things that we have that aren't widely available here in the city. One of them is referred to jet peel. It's a device that does a hydrating dermabrasion using a real fine jet stream of saline coupled with oxygen. And interestingly, it was developed by a missile scientist to be able to get it to this pinpoint level. It was for a fuel injector for missiles, and they were able to somehow convert it into this technology. And it does do a nice job of exfoliating the old skin on the face. The other thing that we have is a derma wave, something else that uses a combination of laser and a little bit of electrical impulse to be able to drive a pharmaceutical within a gel into the tissue without having to use needles to do this. It works well to smooth out cellulite areas. It can even be used a little bit for some of the wrinkles on the face as well.
Dr. Bardwil continually educates himself on the latest technologies in medical aesthetics.
I've studied this extensively over the last few years. There's an organization called the American Academy of Anti-Aging Medicine who has courses, fellowship programs, and certifications through that.
In addition to cosmetic procedures, the Age Well Center offers advanced wellness and nutritional testing.
We do nutritional assessments on that side where we have sophisticated lab tests that we do through a lab called SpectraCell, where they actually draw the blood and grow the blood cells in tissue culture to see what nutrients are in your tissues and